Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time. Thank you as always for your questions. Craig and Stevie are here. I don't have the questions. I can hear the printer making a noise now. Here they come.
You should have made Augie stay for the laugh.
Wait, what? From Augie standing outside Old Trafford?
Should have made him
Craig,
stay.
what would be an acceptable position in the table at the end of the season for Manchester United? And if they end up lower, should the club sack Ten Hag?
Acceptable inside the top four.
Top four?
I don't know about sacking. I don't know. Possibly.
I think top four's fair, isn't it? I think that's what...
Well, I think we're always very fair.
Yeah, very fair.
Man United fans don't think so.
There
Very
you go.
paranoid at the moment. It's weird how when your team's having a bumpy run and you get a bit of criticism as a fan,
Yes.
you get even more paranoid and you think they just hate us.
Right. Do you hate them?
No.
Oh, there we are.
I think we've been very fair, and last year in particular,
Aye.
when they were doing well. What are you saying, Ifa?
Oh, so I'm not allowed to agree with you. I'll ask for your permission the next time, then.
Oh, dear, all right.
All right.
Aye.
Having received 5 yellow cards already, will Nico Jackson have more goals or bookings this season?
Oh, bookings.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Has he got a goal?
Yes. Yeah, he has.
One.
I think 1.
Well, 5 bookings and 1 goal.
Yes.
He's got a bit of catching up to do, hasn't he?
Indeed, he does.
I don't fancy
four.
his chances.
He won't score this weekend either, will he?
No, he won't get booked either.
Oh, no, that's
There's
very
always a
true.
positive.
There you are, Steve. Glass half full. I love it.
Yeah.
What would Manchester United's best midfield 3 look like to you right now, Craig? A lot of Manchester United questions.
Amrabat, Casemiro. So if Rashford plays there, Højlund plays there, somebody on the right.
Shift Mount to the right and play
Probably Fernandes on the right-hand side wide, or Mount on the right-hand side wide, and probably Mount or Fernandes floating in front of Amrabat and Casemiro.
Okay. Aye?
Aye.
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 Is that all right?
Yes.
Thank you.
Stevie, as a player, how were cup games perceived against league games? Did you approach them any differently?
No.
No?
No,
Not at all?
cup. Well, again, you're talking about a different generation. The cups were important. FA Cup and the League Cup were all important trophies.
Right.
So, yeah, particularly the FA Cup. I mean, the FA Cup was just a different ball game. Everybody wanted to win the FA Cup. So, yeah, cup games, no, everybody was up for it.
Managers driving, I don't know about you guys, but managers these days, a lot of them, they just drive you nuts. I was listening to, or reading, and I was telling you this, Eddie Howe, off the back of the draw in the San Siro against Milan on the Tuesday, playing Sheffield United on the Sunday, who are Gubbins, right, and they beat them 8-0, was talking about, how, he was at a press conference saying, I don't have enough time to prepare my players, and we haven't had time to do this. They played on the Tuesday, right? Now, they probably flew back the Tuesday night straight off the back of it in a private jet. If they didn't, they flew back on the Wednesday. That's Wednesday off. They probably had Thursday off. It's 2 days off.
Thank you.
Light training on the Friday. Light training on the Saturday. Game on a Sunday. We saw that's the norm.
Right, yeah.
But yet all these managers now, they're like, well, not had time to prepare. How many days do they
prepare
want?
what? Prepare what? I mean, how many different ways do you play? Like, do you have like 5 or 6 different ways that you play? I don't think so. They'll talk about this, well, it's a different preparation for this game or that game. You know, you'd have little tweaks. How long does that take you? It doesn't take you 3 days, does it?
Tuesday, Sunday. 2 days off. You could have given them 2 days off. I mean, how much more do you need? What, a week? A week off? Every one of them, damn one of them, it seems at the moment is the same. Is it a surprise when you get the job that you might be playing in a midweek and a Saturday or a Sunday or maybe a Monday? I mean, 2 days off.
They should follow your footsteps, have a much more happier disposition
To what?
to life.
No, but I mean, I don't understand this excuse. It's not like you're flying back on the Wednesday and you're playing the Friday. I mean, come on. Anyway.
Anyway.
I'm eating into this programme. that needs to be. It needs to be shortened.
No, we've got not many questions.
Well, we'll just answer them quickly. Not many questions.
No, not at all.
Are we boring people?
Yeah, but we've been doing that for years and we still get questions.
All right. Well,
why don't smaller clubs, Stevie, go all out in the cup competitions? They don't have a chance to win the league, so the cups are the club's only chance to win a trophy.
You're asking the wrong person. I absolutely have no idea. If I'm a fan of somebody in the Championship, for example, and all of a sudden you turn up for the FA Cup game on the Saturday and there's 7 changes or 8 changes.
Yeah.
What's that all about? I absolutely.
No, but
I don't understand it.
There is an easy answer. There is actually an easy answer to this.
Money?
The easy answer is money, right? The bottom half of the Premier League are frightened of relegation and losing hundreds and hundreds of thousands, if not more, and having players on big wages. The Championship teams, I mean, I remember when I think Roy Keane went into Sunderland years ago, and even I think Ian Dowie did it at Palace as well. They were either in the bottom 3 or they were just outside the bottom 3 before Christmas, and both of them were promoted or got into the playoffs. So the teams in the Championship, they're only looking at the 150 to 200 million they might get if they can make the playoffs and make the Premier League, and it's the opposite for the teams in the bottom half of the Premier League. And that was never the case when we were playing. There was money, but there wasn't the kind of money to alter a decision about what was important and what's not. Everything was important. Now it's the Premier League.
But then you're getting teams that are mid-table in the Championship, are mid-table in League One, who are still doing the same thing.
Like it's promotion.
It makes it. Come on.
But mid-table in the Premier League that can't be won't be relegated. Say like a Fulham last year or somebody that finished mid-table. Some people will say, well, they're not going to be relegated. They can't make the top 6 now for Europe. So why are they not doing it? But they're still getting a pot of gold for every place that they finish in the Premier League. And I'm not exactly sure how much it is, but it's not a pittance. If you finish 10th, if you finish 9th, you get more than 10th and 8th, and it's a few $100,000 or a couple of $100,000. So the answer is money. Go.
Final question, Stevie. What are your thoughts on Roy Hodgson? Hodgson and his career. Top-class manager for you overall, or just good enough to hang around a long time? He's still out there at 76.
That's a hard one.
Well, he managed Inter Milan,
listen,
Switzerland, amongst others.
I'll be very honest with you. When he got the Liverpool job, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot he was there.
Yeah.
When he got the Liverpool job, the first thing that came to my mind was, we ain't winning the Premier League.
Right. And you're right.
And yeah, because it doesn't. It doesn't
fair,
play.
you hadn't won the Premier League for years.
No, I know, but you know, under Benitez and Houllier, we there was a possibility that we might.
Brendan.
But as soon as Roy got the job, I'm like, we ain't winning the league.
Right.
We ain't winning the league. So, I mean,
so that's how
is he top tier? Is he top tier? No, he's not. He's not. But then you can't.
What are you looking at? You're looking at yourself in the dressing.
I'm just pulling my top down. Well, he's hopefully by that time he's finished the answer.
You can't manage the teams he's managed unless you're a good. I mean, he is a good coach and a good manager, but he's just not top tier.
It's just amazing that he still wants to carry on.
Why would you not get your clubs out or sit in the back garden and?
Because he loves it.
Well,
have a cup of tea.
Well, you don't get your clubs out. So
I can't swing my arm. That's why.
Are you going to hit me?
Seriously. I can't get it high enough to hit you.
You played the other week and played well.
Oh, God. All right, you two. ESPN FC will be back tomorrow. We'll be reflecting on Real Madrid, who are in action, plus some big Carabao Cup games, including Newcastle against Manchester City, Chelsea take on Brighton, Liverpool, Leicester.
Ooh.
Are you here tomorrow?
No.
What are you going to do?